I cannot be the only one who struggles with feeling like I should be working instead of resting. I mean, I know it's not a great feeling, and I hope you don't feel like that as well, but I just have to share this in case anyone can resonate with this. Like, I spend my weekend sometimes to catch up on work instead of actually taking a break, and then feeling like I'm trapped in a vicious cycle of hating my work and resenting my job for making me feel like I don't get to rest. But if I'm being honest, the real problem isn't my job, it's me not setting boundaries. I don't want to generalize because there are really times when your job is really the problem and your boss is really the problem. But in my case, it's not. And I don't want to make this sound like a complaint because honestly, I'm living my dream life, working from home. I'm supposed to have control over my schedule. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that also makes it way too easy to blur the lines between work and life. Some days I wake up from nightmares about things I forgot to do. I know it sounds funny, oh my god, that sounds so ridiculous. And there are other times wherein I spend my weekend working instead of doing things that actually light me up to recover and to recharge. And the worst part, I feel guilty when I do take a break. Like I should be doing something productive instead. So I've been trying to shift my mindset and improve my relationship with productivity and taking a break. And so far, these are the things that are helping me to remind myself to unplug from work and actually enjoy my free time without guilt. I've realized that my self-worth is too tied to being productive. Like, if I'm not doing something, I feel useless. And saying that makes me feel weird, like I'm exposing myself. But if you also feel like that, I want you to know that it's not true. Work is just one part of my life. It's just one part of your life. And as much as how nice my clients are, the truth is, I'm still replaceable in their business. But I'm not replaceable to my family. I'm not replaceable to my friends, to my dogs. I mean, I'm also a daughter, a sibling, a friend, a fur parent, someone who enjoys creating. Our days off are for recovery. Think of it like exercise. As much as you want to build a muscle, you can't build it if you don't give it time to recover. There are definitely some days wherein I feel like I need to do all things at once, and it gets really overwhelming. But I'm trying to remind myself to, take one step at a time. And I don't have to carry the whole world on my back because, thank God, I'm not Atlas. If I had $1 every time I focus on the things that I haven't done instead of what I have done, I'd be a millionaire. And I bet you would be too. I find myself sometimes beating myself up about the things that I could have done more of, but I'm learning to pause and appreciate my progress, to look at things that we've done and give ourselves a pat on the back and, allow it to sink in first before moving on to another thing. I've started telling myself, if it's the weekend, I'm not answering emails or work messages. I'm not gonna open my work laptop. Because let's be real, I'm not a surgeon on call. I'm not an ER doctor. No one's life depends on me replying immediately, so why the hell am I pressuring myself to get things done? So, if you've ever felt guilty for taking a break, I hope this reminds you that you are more than your work. You deserve to rest, to recover, to recharge. So, I hope you start taking the time to rest without feeling guilty. I hope you get to unplug from your work because work is just a component of your life. And I hope you give yourself at least that.